Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is the third story time of my Jamaica story time Christmas marathon extravaganza. I give it a new name every story time. If you haven't watched the last two story times of this marathon, go back and watch those story times and then come back and watch this one. As you know from the first story time, I am putting my sister's Barbie dream house together. This is all I have done so far. I have a lot more to go, but hopefully I get it done in this story time. I keep stopping to talk because it's hard for me to figure out what I'm doing and think at the same time to tell the story. So we're gonna see how much I get done in this story time, but let's do it. Today's story time is about the rich drug dealer that I met in Jamaica. So his name is, we're gonna name him, what do I want to name him? We're gonna name him Oscar. If you remember from the 3-man story time, I told you my cousin met a boy named T. He's rich and he has a brother that's richer than him, and he is the owner of this big, beautiful house that I went to. And my cousin told me there was a man that thought I was just so beautiful and he wanted to talk to me. And at first I'm like, but the next day I went over to their house and the brother is there. And we was there pretty much all day. The beginning of the day, they was cooking for us, giving us weed, all this stuff. I didn't really know that his brother was still into me. Like, I thought she told him that I wasn't really into them, but kind of find out he was. We get there and I'm in my natural state today. I didn't do no makeup. I'm just wearing lashes. What the fuck? I'm just wearing lashes, lip gloss, a little dress, a little mini dress. And I'm going to the house. I'm chilling. I just wanted to get out of the house because we really ain't got shit else to do today. So we go over there and T is cooking dinner. And what did I name him? Oscar is washing his shoes. He washing his shoes and giving his son a bath, I think. So we go. Mind you, I don't even know this is his house. Like, I'm just here because my cousin said she was going over here and she invited me to come. I don't know who house this is. I don't know nothing. So when I sit down on the balcony, he started talking, and you know, he got big masculine energy. I'm talking to my cousin. I'm like, damn, like, isn't it kind of fun? Like, I'm looking at his tattoos. He a well clean, put together man. Like, yeah, he's nice. So then, I pretty much telling my cousin, like, damn, isn't it kind of fun? Like, he kind of fun. Mind you, from the last story time, I was already messing with Smiley. So I really didn't want to get, too deep into it with Oscar because I really wasn't trying to be sleeping with a lot of people. I just wasn't. So, we sitting on the balcony, we smoking. Oscar is telling us about his relationship with his baby mama and how he take care of his kids. He got another daughter that's in Florida with his baby mama. And he was saying she married now, all this stuff, just telling us, just talking to us. We just cooling, we having a good time. So alone, we high as fuck at this point. I'm telling my cousin, like, his picture don't do him justice because he look fine as fuck from where I'm standing, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm kind of feeling him. I'm getting high, so I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. Girl, why my cousin look at me and my lace is lifting. It is falling back. You could see the lace. I've been sitting in this man's face all this time, and she just not noticing that my lace is lifted. So, let me fix my titties. So, I'm like, tell him, hold on. I'm like, tell them that we gonna be back. Just tell them to let us know when dinner ready. So I go over there, glue my wig back down. I really didn't even glue it down that day because we wasn't going nowhere, so it was just no point in me being extra. And then my cousin was slick rushing me out the door, so I didn't do too much. So glue my wig down. From the 3-man story, if you remember Victor, he had cooked curry chicken. That shit was good as a bitch. I almost ate the fucking plate. Like, the best food I had in Jamaica was definitely the home cooked meals. Them niggas know how to cook on my mama. We ate the curry chicken, and then we go back to their house because T texted my cousin Imani and told her that the food was ready. So we go back over there, and yes, we just ate, but we still going back over there and being fat asses because, you know, they told us we was cooking for us. So why we would go home and eat, I don't know. So we went over there. He gave us the food. I think he didn't tell us what it was, but I feel like it was brown stew. God, that shit was good as fuck too. I'm like, yeah, I need to move here because these niggas cooking, wine and dining. They gave us some juice. It tasted like Kool-Aid, but I don't know. It was grape juice. It was good as fuck. Good as everything was good. So now, you know, we sitting in the living room. Mind you, this house on the inside, nice. They got Benzes sitting on the outside in the driveway. The house is beautiful. The decoration, everything. The house is clean. Like, you could tell they got some money. So, we sitting in the living room looking at this big ass TV. Then I start arguing with my main nigga. So I go on the balcony because this is our first time actually talking on the phone since I told him that I fucked Smiley. Y'all gonna hear more about that in another story time, so don't even worry about it. We on the balcony, we arguing or whatever. I'll tell y'all more about that conversation in that story time when it's time, okay? Just stay tuned. We arguing or whatever, and I realized Oscar keep coming out to the balcony, like he looking outside. I'm not even realizing that he waiting for me to get off the phone. I didn't even notice, but he told me later that he went inside and he told his brother T, like, I don't think she fucking with me, and they was like, nah, it's not even like that. It's not like that. So I finally get off the phone, and he come out there and sit down. And so I'm like, okay, like, here we go. This nigga trying to talk to me. Hold on. 26. But I wasn't opposed to it because, like I said, I thought he was cute. He was a cute guy. So then his brother comes out with a bottle of wine. The wine was good as shit. It was cold too. Like, he was ready. We drinking, we having a conversation, and then my cousin comes out there to me and she was like, oh, he got a job because I told y'all they tour guide and stuff, so he had something to do that night. She pretty much was telling me she leaving me there with Oscar, and I kind of didn't want to be left there with Oscar because it's like I don't really know Oscar like that. So yeah, but I'm like, okay, have fun, you know, be safe. Mind y'all, every time we go on a trip, we tell these people we gonna be safe whole time. We don't be doing no safe shit because how the fuck you leave me at a house with this nigga we don't know nothing about? But luckily, like, I mean, I don't know, but you know, I was safe. I was okay. So once they leave, it's just us. I honestly didn't realize it was just us in the house until we went inside the house because I don't know, for whatever reason, at first it seemed like it was hella people in that house when we first went over there. But as soon as my cousin left, like, It was nobody in that house but me, him, and his son. So we sitting on the balcony, we chilling. Then he like, let's go inside. I go sit on the couch, and he put on some music, and he put on freaking slow jams. He put on slow jams, and we're talking or whatever. We're actually having a great conversation. And then he's talking to me, and he's telling me, like, do you know what I do for a living? Like, I'm like, no. And he like, oh, well, I what did he say? He didn't specifically say that he sell drugs, but he said I hustle. And I'm like, okay, hustling can mean anything. What hustle mean? And he was like, you know, I do what I gotta do. So I'm catching on now, like, oh, okay. I see where we going with this. So he telling me he a hustler. I'm like, okay. Pretty much telling me that he's a drug dealer and he sells drugs, all kinds of drugs. He sells crack, he sells weed, he sells whatever people want. And he's pretty much one of the main men out here that do it. So he got money is pretty much what he's telling me. He's also telling me that this is his house. Like, this is his house. He is the big dog. Everybody answers to him. I'm sitting there like, damn, how the fuck did I end up at El Chapo house? How did I end up at El Chapo house? Like, nobody but me. Nobody but me. So now I'm really kind of feeling him. Because now I know this is his house. This nigga got money. Yeah, he is a gentleman. He fine. Okay, like, the points is racking up at this point. Then he started telling me, like, he feel like women would only sleep for him for money, and he know I'm not like that because I'm down to earth. Whole time I'm like, you don't know me, but okay. He down to earth, and well, he said he feel like I'm down to earth, and so we really vibing, and we getting to know each other. He takes me in his room. Well, I go put some in the sink, and he like, come here. And so we go inside this room, outside to another balcony. I'm like, damn, this house big as shit. Like, how many balconies do this whole got? So we on the balcony. Now he kind of got me alone. So he's sweet talking me. He, telling me everything I want to hear. Okay. But I'm also still not in the mindset of I want to fuck him. Like, you cool, but not, I wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? So as much as he wanted to, I really was still, I was feeling Smiley bad. So I just didn't want to have sex with another man. Not only that, I've already been arguing with my main nigga about having sex with Smiley. So why would I go fuck another nigga? Like, that shit is just crazy. You don't give a fuck. So no, that wasn't on my mind at all. But clearly, it was on his. We on the balcony, we talking. Now he talking more sexually, like what he could do to me, the things he want to do to me. Talking about I like my body. He like my body. He really don't go for the BBL girls because it's not natural. He like a natural thing, hyping me up or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, like, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you got a thing for the BBWs. I appreciate that. So then we on the balcony. He gets me to stand up because he want to feel on my booty. He want to feel on my booty. He want to feel my titties. This is his house. Not this is his house, but like, you know, he been so nice to me. I don't want to reject them. So, you know, I'm letting it slide. I'm letting it slide. And, you know, it just is what it is. He feeling on me on the balcony. Then he asked me to stand up. He asked me to stand up. So now I'm like at the railing of the balcony. And now he behind me, rubbing on my booty, rubbing his thing on my booty. You know, he trying to get me there. But again, I'm not on that. I never came here for that. So it's not, you know, I'm not feeling it. As much as he want me to feel it, I wasn't. So then at this point, I done came to the conclusion that even though I don't want to, I'm at this house by myself. I have to walk home by myself, and I don't really know the area like that. Like, I'm pretty sure if I would have left, I could have made it home by myself. But at the same time, could I have made it home by myself? Like, I don't know. So at this point, I'm like, damn, like, I really don't want to fuck him, but like, I just know I'm gonna have to fuck him. So he take me back in his room, and he like, you're not going home tonight. You could stay here with me. And that kind of triggered me. I don't know why, but I just did not want to stay there for whatever reason. I just didn't want to stay there. I didn't want to stay there. So we get to the point where we about to do it or whatever, and he go in, and I am not feeling it. Like, he could just tell that I'm not feeling this. I don't want to do this. My body was just tense. I wouldn't relax. Like, because I really just did not want to do it. But because I was there, I kind of felt like I was cornered into doing it. Not saying that it was grape or anything like that. This was all consensual. But I just really didn't want to, even though I was agreeing to, if that makes sense. So we doing whatever. He keeps stopping. Like, he know I'm not feeling it. After the second time he just stopped, I just got up. Because I'm like, yeah, like, no. I go in the bathroom. I'm acting like I'm using the bathroom, but I'm really just standing in the mirror trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this situation, because I don't want to do this anymore. I go out the bathroom, and he's not in there. Like, and the door is open. He gone. He not in the room. So I'm like, good. This is my time to put all my clothes back on and haul ass to the door. At first, I was just gonna run out of the house and just go home. But I'm like, no, that's kind of fucked up. Like, he been nice to me. So I put my clothes on. I go out the room. I stand in the kitchen. And this is like back where I was sitting at watching TV with the living room. All that stuff. It's all open. Mind you, his son is sitting on the couch. He comes from wherever he was at, and he sees me all dressed up, standing in the kitchen. He walks to the kitchen, booty ass naked. Mind you, his son's right there. And he's like, what, like, what's, like, why you ready to leave? Why you ready to leave? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'm ready to go, whatever. So he trying to pull me back into the room so that we could talk. I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't want to go back in this room because I just feel like I'm going to get cornered again. But he literally pulling me back to the room. And so I just sit on the bed, and I'm like, yeah. And he asking me, like, be honest with me, like, what's wrong? Like, why you ready to go? And I told him, like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I told you I was with somebody like 2 or 3 days ago, and I honestly don't want to be like with somebody else. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Blase, blase, blase. And the man looked like he was about to cry. He was about to cry, and I'm like, oh shit, like, I hope I'm not upsetting this man, because he already told me he dangerous. I don't need nothing happening to me in this fucking house. So the man looked like he was about to cry. And then I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I'm rubbing his back, like, are you good? Like, what's going on? And then he flipped the switch on my ass. He like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know, you a good girl, we cool, so I just want to be honest with you. And I'm like, yeah, he finna tell me some bullshit. He was like, honestly, I kept stopping because when I went down there, I smelled something, and I think you might be sick. Mind you, I got tested before I even went to Jamaica, so I know I didn't have nothing. I didn't have a fuck thing. And when I slept with Smiley, that few days ago, it was protected. So I know whatever he's telling me right now is bullshit. I didn't have nothing. And also, as women, we know that we don't have a good day every day when it comes to the pH balance thing. We know we don't have a good day every day, but we also know when we're having a bad day, okay? So I knew for a fact that there was nothing wrong with me. Like, when you go to the bathroom, you could smell yourself. You could smell if something is not right. Even when I had put my panties on, I was sitting on the toilet acting like I'm going to the bathroom. There was no smells. There was no nothing. The problem was him. The problem was him. The problem was his thing wasn't thinging. It wasn't long till it been like banana, none of that. Okay? So I'm sitting there. Honestly, I'm acting like I give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck because I know my body. I know me, and I know it wasn't that. Okay? And I'm not one of them bitches that's in denial. Like, no, I be knowing, okay? I'm telling you, I be knowing. I be knowing when something off. I be knowing when something not right. But I had just went to the doctor, did all my checkups, and I know I was smelling right down there. So it wasn't me. He was just trying to flip the switch on me. So I don't tell people that it was little and it wasn't good, right? So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I appreciate you for telling me, Can you take me home? Can you take me home? So he like, yeah, we could go in my car. I said, no, we could walk. And he was like, why you want to walk? I'm like, I just want to walk. Whole time, I don't want to get in the car because I don't want to get cornered into doing nothing else that I don't want to do. So we walk home. We get to the door. He asking if he could come in my room. Basically trying to be with me some more. In my head, I'm like, you just said you thought I was sick. You just said you smell something. Why you still want to fuck with me? If you saying all this stuff, that's when I knew for a fact he was lying. Because if you really thought that, you wouldn't want to mess with me no more. He was literally trying to come in my room. I'm like, nah. He told me previously when we were sitting on the couch talking that he was a neat freak and he liked to keep things clean. So I'm like, nah, my room dirty. My room dirty. Like, you can't come in there right now because I know you clean for my room dirty, whatever. So he goes home. I really felt bad, honestly, because I also forgot to mention that when he pulled me back in the room, he was begging for me to let him finish. Like, can I get 5 more minutes, please? Just 5 more minutes, like I'll be done. And I was like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm good. It's good. Trust me, it's good. So that happened or whatever. I text him that night and I was just like, thank you for everything. Like, I really appreciate, spending time with you. I had a good time, blah, 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 blah. He never texts back. So I guess he was like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. But I just wanted to give him that common courtesy because he did invite me into his home and, things didn't go the way he wanted, but I still wanted him to know that I appreciated it. I think that's all that happened. That was the end of the story. I went home. I never seen him again. I never heard from him again. He did watch my story a couple times, but he seen me post Smiley like the last day that we was there, and I think he kind of was pissed off about that too because bitch, really? But yeah, I never heard from him again. So that was a story time about how I met a rich drug dealer in Jamaica. Let me know what you think about this story in the comment section down below. This was a longer one, and this is how much I got done. Not that much. I still got a long way to go. But yeah, let me know what you think about this story time in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video for the next 2 story times of this Jamaican Christmas marathon extravaganza. Bye.